Hey everyone. I've been a participant of the Dream Arc since it started, and I wanted to share a little story of what happened this week for me. I've been someone who's been following and participating with my intuition calls, not necessarily following an order. And this week I was having a difficult time. I'm in a time where there's a lot of energies of survival and probably having to leave my home and just feeling really stressed by financial stressors and concerns. And I was sitting meditating. I was feeling some of the grief of leaving my home, which has been a really sacred sanctuary space, and really wanting to call in energy that would stimulate and move me towards the change. And I remembered a conversation I was having with my dear friend, where she was sharing about her experience of with the leapers in the Dream Arc. And I thought, oh my God, I'm going to go to the Leapers, even though I'm not there yet in terms of the sequence. And I know there's also that kind of openness, which I love about the process. And so I went and I heard Richard's talk in the Leapers and then Rosie's riff. And they were both so inspiring about the taking a leap and changing and changes and the nature of changes, all those really good reminders that sometimes we just need to hear over and over again. So I made the list of all the different times in my life I've taken a leap, which was a good reminder of my strength in that realm. To be honest, I've been feeling kind of, like I said, with fear and frozen and really questioning. My mind has been crazy active, questioning whether this is a good idea. And so anyways, I decided after that to ask who my leaper is. And I love asking the oracle and doing it spontaneously and intuitively. And so I did that, and guess who came out? The least expected leaper came out for me, which is the leech. And that was really interesting. Obviously, it wasn't a beautiful, sophisticated mammal, but it was the most perfect leaper teacher guide. For one, it spoke about the mind, and I do realize how crazy my mind has been. It also speaks about realizing our gifts and our resources and gifts that we're not using. And it speaks about waking up to those. And I do have a lot of gifts and tools that I use with other people, but I've been really stuck with my own use. And then something really struck me, which was where it speaks about opening up new pathways of vitality. And I've been having the intuitive notion that I have to dance again and move my body, and I've been doing very little of that. And then just really tapping into the deep layers of fear that I've been having around a change. And so I also really liked that it says that leeches go straight to work, and taking care of our bodies and our strength and our flexibility, and how that can really, in my case, I know that really feeds me feeling grounded, and not only that, but giving movement to all the water that lives in me, all the emotional energy, and that I really need to do that. So otherwise, I know that those energies really implode. And in another body of work that I've been working with, the theme of relationships inside of the Gene Keys offerings, I've really been exploring the notion of the way in which I can be deaf to listening to my own insights to my own being. And I realized with the Leech that there is a place where my energy is blocked, and that to be able to make this leap, I need to work with my energy so I can even hear my insights and have those potential breakthroughs that I know come through in my life, when I can do that, when I listen in that way. So anyways, needless to say, it's been really powerful to get this guidance of this being, underworld being. It was definitely a surprise, and yet just this invitation to take the first step and then go build momentum day after day, which that's where I've been feeling so blocked and stuck. So I'm intrigued and excited and curious to see where it will go. I'll keep exploring inside of the leapers, next steps and potential rituals to take it to the next step. Anyways, thank you for hearing my story.